You don't flinch when the man across from you slides the pistol onto the table. Your eyes track his fingers, clean nails, no tremor, deliberate placement. The cafe hums around you, cups clinking, low voices blending into static. He asks a question you've already rehearsed answers for. Your breathing stays even. Your hands remain still. One wrong word and the cover dissolves. You started at the bottom, without a name that mattered. A plastic chair in a windowless room, temperature fixed at 19 degrees Celsius, fluorescent lights humming overhead. A file slides across the table. Inside it, your replacement. New name, new birthplace, new history. Your old life reduced to a sealed envelope marked inactive. They didn't ask if you agreed. They measured hesitation instead. Training followed a rigid structure. Phrases repeated until natural. Signatures practiced until old ones faded. Memories overwritten with constructed details. By week 12, your real name stopped being used. Not removed, it just stopped existing. The ascent came without recognition. First year, you observed. Cafes, buses, waiting rooms, learning how long eye contact lasts before suspicion forms. Second year, you carried information. Dead drops disguised as errands, time to the minute. 7 minutes was the margin, no more. Third year, you managed contacts, exchanging fragments of truth with people who never knew your real name. Promotions were procedural, more responsibility, tighter timelines, fewer explanations. By year 5, you made decisions, not because you proved yourself, but because you hadn't failed yet. The system revealed itself through repetition. Written rules existed, but the unspoken ones mattered more. Never ask twice. Never confirm in public. Never exceed 3 contacts in 72 hours. Reports precise. Timestamps to the second. Locations within 10 meters. Anything vague rejected. Budgets existed somewhere above you, unseen. You learned creative compliance, following instructions exactly, but leaving room to adjust when reality didn't match. Every 6 months, your identity shifted slightly. New job, new routine, new patterns. Enough to stay ahead. You stopped asking why. Consistency mattered. Erosion didn't announce itself. It accumulated. You hesitated before speaking, selecting the correct name for the moment. Sometimes wrong, corrected mid-sentence. Family stopped. Not a decision, but a gradual absence. Birthdays passed unnoticed. Sleep fractured. You started thinking in reports, observations categorized automatically, emotions reduced to variables. Your reflection felt delayed, like someone operated just behind you. The fracture began quietly. A contact disappeared, his apartment empty, too clean, stripped of existence. A vehicle repeated in your routes, same color, same dent, appearing too often to ignore. You reported it. No response. Your handler went silent, 48 hours, 72, then indefinitely. Instructions still arrived, delayed, out of sequence. The system functioned, just not for you. Now you sit across from the man with the gun. He wants confirmation, names, routes, details that may already be compromised. Truth no longer matters, only consistency. You measure everything: posture, breathing, distance to exit, 4.2 meters. You choose the lie you've lived for years and deliver it without hesitation. No correction, no deviation. He watches, nods, and removes the gun. You leave the cafe and step into open air. It feels thinner, unfamiliar. You walk 300 meters before turning, following a counter-surveillance pattern out of habit. No one follows. Instructions don't update. Handler doesn't return. 11 days later, a message arrives. Short, procedural. Stand down. Asset rotation complete. No explanation. The cycle closes without ceremony. Accounts freeze. Access points expire one by one. Contacts stop responding. No debrief, only a digital form. When you try to write your real name, you hesitate. Reconstruct it slowly, letter by letter. It doesn't feel correct. Time passes differently. You attempt a civilian routine, unstructured hours, unscripted conversations. Stand in lines, make small talk, forget to scan exits. Then you remember, and it feels unnecessary. Somewhere else, the system continues. New identities built in identical rooms with the same cold lighting and controlled temperature. You weren't replaced, you were replicated. As you move through the street, blending into the crowd, one realization settles with quiet precision. You survived the system, but it never needed you to.